I'm 4. Power 4, dog.
It's like a knife. It's like a butter knife.
All right, guys. You guys good? You guys ready? We're all here, right? You guys ready? No more. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a few. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna go over something more important than Rory today. Nothing. Alright. That's true. I'll take DJ. Alright. Brian, you want to come over for a quick sec? Thanks for coming again today, guys. Much nicer day today, right?
Oh yeah.
Sunshine. Warmer. Beautiful. Alright, we want to go over today. It's gonna be today's our double session, right? Alright. We're gonna get a long day. This is a good one. We're gonna work on distance wedges inside 100 yards. 60% of our shots that we take in a given round are within 100 yards.
I never did the
I know. So what I want to work on is, you guys heard Dave Pels before? Dave Pels?
Yeah.
Short game guru? Yeah. You ever heard of the 4? Anyone heard of the 4x3 system? 4x3 wedge system? Anybody? Perfect. All right. Great. You got the way stroke. 4x3 system stands for 4 wedges, 3 golf swings, which is for each wedge can produce a different yardage. So 4 wedges, 3 swings. How many distances we got now? 12. There we go. So now we have 12 distances that are going to be staggered within inside that 100 yards, or right around that 100 yards, depending on how far you hit your pitching wedge, your longest wedge. So what we're going to work on a lot today is, you guys know a clock pretty well, right? If I'm sitting on a clock and this is 12, this would be 6, right?
Yeah.
We'll work on an 8 o'clock, a 9 o'clock, and a 10 o'clock swing. You guys know how I did that clock. The clock doesn't go by the club. See my arm here? My left arm? 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? So we're gonna have, so if we have a 60-degree wedge, right? Or that's my highest lofted wedge. And I also have a pitching wedge, a 52 and a 56 degree, and a 52 as well, yeah. So 4 wedges, 60-degree wedge. If I were to do an 8 o'clock swing, and a 9 o'clock and a 10 o'clock swing, all 3 distances. If I got those dialed in, by 8 o'clock, how far that 8 o'clock swing goes, how far my 9 o'clock swing goes, and how far my 10 o'clock swing goes. That's 3 good distances to have for that wedge. Move on to the next wedge. I know people that have actually taken little Sharpies and written down the distances on the back of their wedges for the 3 of them, so it'd be like 20, 40, 60. Yeah. Maybe that's what it'd be, and that sits on the wedge, so they pull their club out, they don't have to think anymore. Oh yeah, my 8 o'clock swing, 20 yards. Boom. Okay, I gotta go 18. We don't necessarily slow our shots down, right? We already talked about this. We don't decel, right? What do we do? We just choke down a hair, right?
Yep.
We need, if your 10 o'clock swing with our 60-degree wedge at 60 yards, you got to go 55 yards. Might just choke down a hair, right? And we're gonna take our normal 10 o'clock swing with our 60-degree wedge. Now we're in crazy amounts of distances we have, right? So if we can really zone in our 4 wedges, storing is gonna be much easier getting around the green. Yeah. So we'll work on that for a little bit, and then we'll get we'll say about an hour in this. We're gonna really focus in. I got a marker. Maybe we can write down some of our wedges, what we're gonna do, and then we'll go over near the green and work on a little more green side. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's hit some wedges. I'll get these out of the way. I would say let's start off with our pitching wedge first, our highest. Pitching wedge, and then your next down. If you don't have 4 wedges, let's try a 9-iron for today, all right? But I would think about getting 4 wedges. 3, a 60, a 56, 52, 58, 54, 50. Those are options. And their pitching wedge. Everyone's got a pitching wedge, right? Let's start with our pitching wedge, and we'll go from there.
50. I'm thinking about adding a 56, especially at the roost, because it's a shorter course. So
What are you carrying now?
52, 60 P wedge.
52, 60 P, nothing in between?
No,
Well, you got an 8-degree gap there, right?
Yeah.
Think about that. Think of how big that is and how far do you hit the 52?
52, I can hit it like 130 probably.
And how far do you hit the 60?
Like 90.
So look, there's 45 yards of gap there.
Yeah, and I usually just try to adjust my 52. It stops that.
Yeah, that's
I
like,
don't think that was 8 o'clock
invest in
swing,
yourself.
Yeah.
Invest in your game.
Oh yeah, you love a 56.
Yeah, I got it.
Around 100, 110.
It's one of my favorites, yeah.
Or 56, 110.
Is that what you hit? Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I usually go 100 with mine, but I mean, if you want to crush it, but
Yeah,
but
that's what I need, man.
yeah, you need something in between a 60 and a 52.
56 is my go-to, man. That's,